Hello everyone, my name is Pen and I'm a computer programmer. My relationship with computer begins at the year 2012/2013. I have 10 to 12 years experience in the C programming language. Okay, and what I'll be doing in this video is teaching you the C programming language. Okay, to be precise, what we are going to do in this video is write a program in C language that will accept arguments from the terminal. Most people just write programs, especially beginners, they just write programs in C language, but they can't accept arguments, like pass in arguments to the main function so that they can make use of the argument they pass. So the aim of this video is to learn how to pass arguments to the main function, which is the terminal itself, and print those arguments out. Another thing we're going to be adding in this video is that everybody knows that when a program is written, okay, maybe, or when a process is running or a program is running, that program is really binary, but we all say it is binary. But have you seen the binary of your code? So as well, we are going to do that also. When we are done writing our code and we run our code and it runs successfully, then we are going to view the binary of our code, the raw binary. Okay, so without further wasting of time, let's dive straight into it. So I'll do my cd into my YouTube directory. Okay, so if I do ls, you see that we have written a lot of programs already. So I need to create a file which I will call this file, okay, arg.c, which stands for argument.c. okay, that is just an abbreviation. Press my enter key, ls. Now you can see the arg.c is created. I will use my CLI terminal based editor called Vim to write my C code. Okay, so I just pass in the arg.c to the Vim. Press my enter. We are now in the Vim mode. Press I for insertion key. The next thing is that I'm going to use two different library. Okay, so I will use the inclusion, the micro inclusion of name files, and the other file I will be adding here is the stdio, which we have been using all this while writing programs, stdio.h. I'm also going to use the micro inclusion again to include, okay, the stdlib, where we can make use of the exit function. Okay, so I do this again. So these are the pretty two header files we are going to be using. So our next thing, we write our main function. Remember I told you that every C program must have a main function, which tells the microcontroller or microprocessor, which uses what we call in program counter or instruction pointer, to point to the main and start executing every object written in our C programs inside the main function. Okay, and remember, we have been writing programs like this, but today we are going to accept arguments from the terminal. So the argument will be passed into the main parameters. Okay, so the first argument I'm going to pass is of type int, which will be given the name, which is the identifier argc, which stands for argument count. The next one will be of type char of pointer, okay, which receive a name identifier called argv, which stands for argument vector. So we should be of type array. Okay, so we are done with this. We press our enter key. I always love to return 0, which indicates success, that my program runs very fine. Press my enter key and close the block statement of the main. So the next thing we are going to do here is to use the if statement to check if the argc, which is the argument count, is less than 3. If it is less than 3, that means everything works fine. Then we just jump into the if statement and print whatever argument we pass to our program. So we say this, we say argument of count. Okay, I put array and I'll put %d. If it is which will be the first argument, which will be 2, and the next one will be is equals to the argument of vector. Okay, we also say %x, because we can accept integer, we can also accept a character. So I would like it to be %s, passing backslash, which stands for new line, and I'll pass in my argument count 1 and argument of vector, which is of type array. And next thing we are going to give into this argument of vector of array is the index of where the argument is coming from, which is index 1. So, and I close that. Okay, and I close that, and I close the printf function. press my semicolon, press enter. Then we're going to do another shake using the else statement to say else if this program argument count is greater than 3, then which means we just pass in the exit function, which indicates error. The one indicates error inside the exit function. So we do this and we say we are just exit out of this program. Okay, so this is pretty much all we need to write, just a very small program. I told you guys, I promise I will not be doing anything complicated, just little program that will illustrate something that is very vital. Okay, so let's run and compile this code. So escape shift colon WQ, and I'm out of the vim. I clear my screen. If I do ls again, you will see we have our arg.c. We can also cut it as well, arg.c, and you can see our source code is in there. So the next thing now is to compile our source code. So gcc, okay, we can use gcc, we can as well use cc. Okay, let's use cc today. So we say ccc arg.c, which is the name of the file .c, and we'll say should be out. Let us output it and give it the name arg. So press our enter, you see our code compiles. Now if we do ls, we see arg in light green color. Now we can see it in the screen. So the next thing now is to run this program. So to run this program, type /, which simply means run from this current directory, that is execute the file we are adding to the /, which is the arg. Execute it because it's inside this current directory. The next thing now, will now pass our argument, which is I will just pass pen, which is my name. If I press enter, now you can see it says argument count 2. Then the argument of vector which we accept from the terminal is pen. Okay, so this is so lovely and something everybody need to put into consideration, trying to accept argument from the terminal into your program. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do now is to see the binary of this our arg program. Okay, this is our arg program. Now to also see that we can as well do something that will make our program to terminate is by using the exit function we pass into the else statement, which means if we do what we call buffer overflow, do arg, okay, for example, and I say pen love you all. Now the argument is more than, which means what will happen here is that the program, since it dictates that the argument is more than 2, then it will just move to the else statement and execute exit. Now you watch, nothing will be printed to the screen. Now you see, and that is it. Okay, and if we do echo $? Now you see our 1 there. Are you seeing it? Which is the exit code 1. Okay, which means that we encounter something, buffer overflow. Okay, but if we run our program correctly, you see arguments, then we pass in just pen, which is 1 argument, is what we are expecting. Press enter. The program runs very fine. We now type echo $? See, now we have 0, which simply means success in our code. Okay, so the next thing we are going to do now is to see the binary of our arg program. Okay, so there's a command used to see the binary of our program, which is called ssd, which stands for hexadecimal dump. So we use the argument, we pass in the option flag called b, which stands for binary, and we give the name of our program ./arg, and we'll press enter. Now this is the pure binary of our code. Now you guys can see the 1s and 0, right? You can see the 1s and 0. You can see the 1s and 0. You can see it. All those arguments we pass will be at the right hand side ending. Okay, let's check for it if we can see it. You guys wait, you are all gonna see it now. Now you can see all those assembly features inside the code. Okay, those are the assembly features inside the code. Now you can see where the code begins. You can see everything we wrote. These are the binary 1s and 0. All these are the left ending side. It simply means the memory of our computer. Okay, then all these things are the end of the right side. Simply means the raw data, the raw alphabet we entered. Okay, either be it an object of assembly or C, all will be viewable in this right hand corner, while the memory will be viewable in the left hand corner. Okay, so that is it. Okay, I hope you guys love this video, and you guys support me. Please, one thing I would like you guys to do for me is to always share my video, guys. Please share this video to different people, okay? So that people have been asking me, Pen, start making YouTube videos, and I've started it now. I'm not seeing a lot of views, I'm not seeing a lot of likes and subscribers. It hurts, okay? So you guys should share this video to your friends, to your neighbors, to your colleague, co-wishers, and well wishers and all that. Okay, please share this video, and once you start watching the video in my YouTube channel, which is the complete video, please make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell, so that whenever I drop a new video, you receive notification and go straight and watch it. Okay, so see you guys on my next video, and have a blessed day. Bye.